Alright, what's up guys? This is DarkM on the mic, and we're back with more Yggdra Union. This is Chapter 2, Battlefield 5. This is going to be our first map encountering the Undines, and we have to defeat their boss, Yshin. You'll see that we picked up a bunch of nice items. We picked up the Flamberg, the 4-leaf clover rather. It's a really good item for us. The 100% drop rate is tempting, but it can be combined with something else to make a unique item that I'll be saving it for later. We picked up the goat milk, which I'll be giving to somebody very soon. The free stat up is a must. And the 3 Imperial Warfares are nice. They give pretty decent stats across. The -4 small stars in attack is kind of discouraging, but if you know what you're doing and you count your and if your math is good, then you should be able to take advantage of them. Okay, so no real question about whether or not we're bringing Durant. We'll be bringing him. And we'll be going with a much more risky strat this map because I want Durant to get the MVP. It's gonna be difficult because of the fact that he doesn't have his spear anymore, so he's significantly weaker. And that the Undines are on their favorite tile, the water tile. So I'm gonna go ahead and save my game real quick before I start. Okay, so my opening play, I am going to send Millinor and Durant up, and we're gonna be using Sanctuary. And let's go. That was pretty rough, but I should still barely win. It's gonna be really hard for me to beat the boss though on Durant's next charge because of the fact that she is on a water tile currently, and while Millinor got really unlucky there. He should still barely win though. I'm gonna go passive for a brief second just to ensure that Durant has full meter going into the next one, and we'll see if he gets lucky or not. Okay, so I'm gonna lose. I played this map enough times to know that I'm gonna lose now because of the water tile. If it hadn't been on a water tile, it would have been a lot closer, but yeah, I will barely lose that. But luckily I don't take too much damage from it. Durant can't afford to lose too many times though for this strat to work. So I'm gonna end my turn and see what happens. Luckily Yshin will move off the water tile now, but it's still not the greatest of looks for us. Okay, that was much better. Don't let that lead fool you though, this will still be really close. Like, I'll definitely win, but I'll lose almost all my guys before I win. That Ice Javelin gives her Ice Element extra power. And man, Millinor just can't catch a break. Luckily, his 3 big stars and the weapon advantage should be enough. Barely. And I want to try to save meter for Durant because I really would like it if he could win on this charge. That's going to be really tough. I think I might still lose. It's going to be close. Okay, he barely won. That's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. Overall, only 1 loss. Not the worst thing in the world right there. But one of the things about this game is that because of how battles can go with crits and whatnot, you kind of have to take every run-through of a map as its own standalone. So I'm going to go ahead and save my game again, and I'm going to think about my next move. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use... Let's use Shield Barrier. And I'm going to move Millinor up here. I'm going to move Yggdra 1 over. And I'm going to have Millinor swing. And I'll go a little aggressive, and then I'll just stop right there, just so that there's some meter left for Durant. Okay. Now, hopefully Durant gets a good RNG here. That was decent, I guess. He should still win even if I don't go aggressive. Okay. That won't be enough to pick up the kill though, but that's not the point. Hopefully now Yggdra can finish this off. Yeah, she'll be able to finish this off, and hopefully it'll kill. That should just be enough. Okay, awesome. Okay, so the main thing is that it would have been ideal if this Undine died as well, but that's not too big of a deal. The main thing is that this one over here needed to die. Because the problem would have been if this one had died, but this one was still alive, she would move over to this square to stay in the Union, and because they all drop medallions when they die, she would have looted the medallion that was over here, and that would have been really bad for us. So I'm gonna move Yggdra out of the Union again because I do not want her getting charged on. That would be really bad. So I'm just gonna end my turn. Yeah, and now because they're still in a Union, the AI will be like, there's no need for me to move. Even though they could have stole the medallion for free. Okay, that was decent. Again, Durant winning charges in this map is kind of important. This is going to be close. I should barely win. Okay, nice. Still got a lot of ground to make up though. Losing that one fight on the first turn really hurt me. I'm going to go aggressive for a little bit just to ensure that I win. And then I'm just going to wait. And hopefully Durant wins this. Oh, he's going to lose. Man, this is not looking good. My practice run was a lot more balanced in terms of my RNG. So that's 2 fights that I've lost now. And I have 2 more turns left to get stuff done. So this is looking pretty difficult. Normally, by now, all 3 of these Undines would be dead, leaving you 2 turns to double team Ishin. But, ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to save. This is kind of tricky. Okay, so we're gonna choose Ace Guard. And we're gonna have to hope that Durant can kind of make up for some of his bad luck. Definitely not the RNG that I would have wanted, but I'll just have to take it. Definitely could have been worse. Yeah, you can see how long that lasted. That was actually really, really close to me losing again. Yeah, and Millinor should finish that up. And no matter what happens, she's still gonna live anyway, because mermaids on tile, the Undines on tiles are pretty broken. So this is gonna be a really important clash right here, whether or not Durant can survive this. That was perfect. That's exactly what I needed. That was a heavy RNG in my favor. Probably one of the best I could have gotten. And then I survived with 2, so nice. And now Millinor should be able to clean this up. I'm just gonna go full aggressive. Whether or not I'll be able to kill her though is a question. I don't think I can kill her. Oh, I barely killed her. That had to be close though, because 1 character left is kind of cutting it close with that bonus. Okay, so now the moment of truth. I need to be able to kill her on this turn. That RNG where I got 4 for 0 really helped, but I'm gonna save one more time here. Okay, so you definitely want to have Millinor attack last again because the 3 stars, and you want that Ice Javelin. That Ice Javelin's gonna come in handy very soon. So the question now is, what card do we want to use? This would be a good time to use the suspend option again, and to just test out your cards, depending on what you want to get stronger. I personally would like to level this up, so Let's see how much this does. Okay, that was good. That was very, very good. Durant will win by 1 because Ice Javelin OP. All that extra damage. And now it'll be up to Milnor to do 620. That might be enough. I'll win by maybe 4 or 3. We'll see. Okay, 4. Yeah, that should do it. Done. Very nice. Okay, and that is turn 7, which is the, I believe, the bare minimum for the MVP too. And because Milnor got the final hit, Ishin will pull back, but not before dropping the Ice Javelin there. And so the town is saved. And yes, Durant did get the MVP bonus. Okay, so obviously that's not the stat I want. For those of you that don't know, Durant's best stat naturally is his gen. So that is the last thing that I want to see right there. So I will be redoing that last part just before the end of the game. Again, you don't have to do this. You don't need to suspend just for the right stats. But if you want to do as many things as you can in this game with as little stress as possible, because as you can see, the RNG is already kind of cruel at times. You're gonna have to make some sacrifices and be picky. So, but we'll pick up when we come back on Battlefield 6, and yeah, things are only gonna get harder from here. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.